Hello and welcome to this edition of Market Headstart. Well, my name is Shita Janand and today I'm going to take you through all the factors as well as stocks which would move the markets on Thursday, that is 16th of January. Well, before we go ahead and talk about what will impact markets in today's trading session, let's also sum up what really happened in Wednesday's trading session. Well, even though both Sensex and Nifty closed in the red, but I would still call it as a strong day. And why I say that is because Nifty 50 managed to bounce back from the lows. In fact, it reclaimed 12,300 levels and closed just short of 12,350. And for Sensex as well, we saw a reversal after falling for more than 300 odd points. So definitely there's a lot of strength in the markets at this point in time at lower levels. And if you look at the global cues at this point in time, overnight US markets also hit a fresh record high after US and China both signed the first phase of the trade deal. So there is some bit of optimism which is around the equity markets, and Asian markets are also trading with fair bit of positive bias. So definitely we could see more gains coming in for the Indian equity markets probably after a flat start. That's what SGX Nifty is also indicating at this point in time. There's another factor which is really helping Indian markets, and that is crude oil prices. Crude oil prices are now at this point in time trading below $65 a barrel, and that is a positive news for markets like India, which is an oil importer. More than 80% of its imports are imported for the crude oil. So definitely that's a good big win for markets as well as for the economy. Apart from that, if you look at the stocks which are really making the gains at this point in time are the broader markets. In fact, for the second day in a row throughout this week, we've seen both S&P BSE Mid Cap Index and S&P BSE Small Cap Index outperforming benchmark indices, and that just shows that there is a lot of, or you could say, the smart money has started moving towards the small and the mid cap stocks ahead of the budget. And if you look at the sectors as well, what is really making the mark at this point in time are your infra names, consumer products or consumer stocks, consumer durable stocks, realty stocks are already making noises ahead of the budget. Now, if you look at the rupee appreciated slightly against the US dollar. Apart from that, the foreign institutional investors continues to pour money into Indian markets. In fact, they poured in nearly 300 odd crores Indian markets in yesterday's trading session. Now, if you look at from a technical point of view, well, Nifty 50 formed a dragonfly doji kind of a pattern, but that is not the exact pattern. And whenever such kind of patterns are formed, it usually results in reversing of the trend, and the trend at this point in time is uptrend. So as long as Nifty is able to hold on to that 12,300 level, I think bulls have got nothing to worry about at this point in time. On the downside, 12,278 will be your first support to watch out for, and that is the, you could say, the intraday low formed in Wednesday's trading session. On the high side, the record high level 12,374, that will be your first resistance to watch out for. In case we are able to break past this level, then 12,400 would be your next resistance. So from the option side, the maximum call open interest is placed at 12,500, followed by 12,400, and maximum put open interest is placed at 12,200, followed by 12,000. Apart from that, let's also look at stocks which will be in focus based on the news flow. The first stock that we have on the list is Torrent Pharma. Well, the board will consider raising funds via equity on January 27, so we could see some bit of positive reaction around that. Sterlite Technologies will be in focus. In fact, the Q3 or the December quarter profit fell 43% to 91 crores, and revenue declined by 11% to 1,203 crores. Den Network will be in focus. The company reported a net profit of 12.3 crores for the December quarter against a loss of 31 crores. Now, to make your day more profitable, we also spoke to Bonanza Portfolio, and they've given us 3 recommendations for today. The first stock that they have on the list is Heidelberg Cement. Now, that's a buy for a target of 222 and a stop loss of 185. Nalco is another stock that's a buy for a target of 54.70 and a stop loss of 44.50. Bajaj Auto, that's another buy for a target of 3,325 and a stop loss of 2,998. Now remember, the return potential is close to 6 to 14% on all the 3 stocks. These are not intraday trading ideas, but more of a positional play. So in case you initiate any positions based on these recommendations, well, do consult your financial advisor. Well, thanks a lot for tuning into this edition of Market Headstart, but do stay logged on to moneycontrol.com for more on news, business and economy.